Ça repart de nouveau pour YouTube. Et voilà, on est bon.
Let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what,
Faut que j'aille au port.
tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No? Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Hop, allons-y.
oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
On suit le code de la route quand même, on reste sur le passage piéton. Même si j'ai un doute que deux carrioles peuvent passer l'un à côté de l'autre sur cette route, quoi.
Not much further now.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimmy here breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Bah, d'écrire au pire, hein.
Tell me about Kimmy here.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Did Kimahir
volé
make
quelque
off
chose?
with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Elle loue sa cabane dans le jardin. Il m'a dit qu'il dormait dans une cabane dans le jardin, le mec. Son domestique. Putain, ça existait encore, domestique? Bah oui, ça existait encore, je suis bête.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Il y a un sacré bordel ici.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Il faisait de la flûte.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called. A scrap of Hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
À moins qu'il ait trébuché. Peut-être du bas de son pantalon.
No air coming through it. Button chops. The remains of a meal.
Qu'est-ce donc que ça?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Ah, l'opium.
The ashes are long since cold. No air coming through it. No air coming through it.
Ok. Pousse-toi.
Is this a taniwha, a Maori water spoon, or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Il a trébuché, moi je dis.
A small navy spyglass.
Ah, il marchait là. Sa toile de jute s'est pris dans le clou. Il a trébuché sur ça, il a fini le visage là-dessus en façade, là. Paf, alors qu'il était sous opium. On peut pas les changer.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Mais il est tombé la face la première, tu vois, c'est les traces de son visage. C'est fou ça. Oh.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney. No air coming through it. This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right. Looks like a knee print. Chewing tobacco. A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting.
Hop là. De toute façon, je peux pas le changer, donc voilà. Qu'une seule scène. Ça. Ah mince. C'était quoi le bouton pour... Cap. Mais c'est quoi cap? Ah, c'est peut-être lui là. Ah, c'est bon. Ouais, alors je voulais faire ça.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Alors on va l'épingler. On va se concentrer.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Non, il n'y a pas de... Ouais, ok, je veux bien, mais... Non. Est-ce qu'il faut pas que... Bon bah je vais faire le journal, attends. On va faire toile de jute, tiens. Voilà. a aucun rapport, ok. Alors, c'est le reste de tabac chiqué. Ouais. Ok, il y en a un qui est bon. Ensuite... Attends, je comprends plus rien. Bon, je vais l'interroger sur ça déjà.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape? Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden. Are you joking? Why would I know this? Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco. Are you joking? Why would I know this? I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
On va tous le faire, hein.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
premier coup.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
On va voir si je fais ça. Allô. Oui. Non, ça va, tout se passe bien. Non, 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 rien du tout. Voilà. Super. Ouais, c'est mercredi, je crois. Non, mardi c'est. Bah, c'est là, lundi qui arrive, là. Ok, ouais. Ouais, ça marche. En plus, j'ai les messages de Doctolib qui me dit quand j'ai le rendez-vous. Voilà. À 9h, c'est ça, vous m'avez dit? Ok, ça marche. Au revoir. Merci, monsieur.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Ah bah enfin il donne la clé quand même, il a mis du temps le mec hein. Et là il voulait pas donner sa clé hein. Finesse, depuis tout à l'heure en plus hein. Le mec depuis tout à l'heure il était là, il voulait garder sa clé, on lui dit que le mec il est passé par derrière et...
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather. Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Déjà terminé? Mais non. Ouais, bah, par un marin du coup, hein. Bon, on va se rendre au port de Londres.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Et c'est où le port de Londres? On a peut-être mis des indices. Il y a sûrement des indices.
Any cigarette butts? Someone stood here for hours. A large pile of horse droppings. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
On a peut-être des indices. Comment ça si je quitte ce lieu?
Why are you still here? If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it. This dreary rain is making a miserable day even worse.
Bon bah je quitte, on va voir ce que ça fait quoi.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Ok. Le sang de la nuit rouge. Ça c'est le sang de la nuit rouge, ouais.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon.
Oh, le sang rouge de la nuit peut-être. Parce que Blood Red Night.
But my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
Do not take you for the superstitious type,
Un
Doctor.
homme
Such
superstitieux,
things
docteur.
are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind.
Juste parce qu'il croise un chat noir.
Imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was... who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as
Ah,
to gain
ouais,
God's
c'est ça, ouais.
trust in the desert. Dehydration set in.
Il a monté à mon cher Watson.
The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
Why a Dr. Kim again? Bon, alors ça y est, nous sommes au port. Le port. Map, on voit ce que je suis. Ok, je sais pas où est-ce que je suis là, je crois. Je suis là. Journal. Il y a des nouveaux trucs en plus. Ok, bon, ça peut-être qu'on verra plus tard. Alors, qu'est-ce que ça dit? Cette carte de visite trouvée à l'endroit où quelqu'un a été enlevé porte le texte suivant. Roy Solpsy, Londres. Ok. Le ravisseur de Guimarães est certainement un marin du port de Londres. Il s'agit d'un homme corpulent portant des chaussures à pointure 11, aux semelles usées. Ok. Intéressant. J'ai de nouveaux vêtements là? Bon, ok. Non, je garde celui-là parce qu'il pleut. Alors, on a dit... Alors, X, oui, il faut que j'épingle, c'est vrai, pardon, excuse-moi. Je vais épingler ça, comme ça je vais questionner un peu les gens. Voilà. Alors... lui, il a l'air bizarre, lui, hein. Je crois que je vais pas lui poser une question. Peut-être à lui, là. Il a l'air d'être un peu plus...
Help me, please.
Oh, you are fortunate. I will help you.
L'homme se promène en général aux alentours du chantier naval. Allez, go voir le chantier naval. En plus, c'est bien, la seule personne que je fais, je tape pile poil sur lui. Paf! Allez hop! Près du chantier naval. Bah, c'est par là, hein. Oh. Chantier naval. Ouais, hop. On va demander à lui.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Non. Oh la mouette. Quoi. Ah. Là on est au chantier naval là. On va demander à ceux qui bossent. Ils doivent peut-être savoir quelque chose. Non? Vous en pensez quoi? Ok, numéro 3. Salut toi!
I think I can help you.
Les passants suggèrent que Monsieur Solsby est peut-être allé voir le vaisseau qui est explosé hier près du 3e quai. Ok. Bah, c'était lui, non? On va voir là-bas au fond alors. Ah, il est là, le bateau qui a explosé. Ah. C'est peut-être lui?
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing?
Très désagréable, hein.
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Dribrish. Il passe à quelle heure lui? Alors, je vais voir ça. Excusez-moi, juste 30 secondes. Ouais, je décolle pour 50. Je commence à mettre mes chaussures déjà. Je vais faire des courses après, je vais pouvoir déconnecter. Et puis je reviendrai après pour de nouvelles enquêtes. On part déjà truc. Hop là.
Now, where was I?
Toujours les mains. De nombreuses taches d'encre de tampon. HMQS. Les mains et les pieds. On va voir. Bon, visiblement il n'y a rien. Neuf hors massif, putain. 1m65, taille moyenne. Bon, c'est une taille moyenne ça. Alors, pas de muscle, ok, donc il aurait galéré à... Alors, taille moyenne 9, hors massif, pas de muscle. Il est d'origine anglaise, il mesure environ 1m65 et de corpulence normale. Sa musculature inexistante indique qu'il ne guère de force. M. Solby ne semble pas être le ravisseur de Kimi-Ia. Sa paume gauche porte plusieurs taches d'encre de tampon. Certaines lettres sont encore lisibles. AM, ouais, M. Solby travaille visiblement pour les douanes. Il porte une montre de poche, je dirais... agent corrompu? Ou un voleur? Sans pas être... j'aurais vu ça. Allez, on tente ça. Allez, on tente. On verra, on tente.
Can't help you there, mate. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
J'arrive plus parler. Non. Hop. On va épingler ça. On va lui en
That
parler.
boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Ok, on va pas parler de ça. Prétend qu'une femme étrangère l'a interrogé plusieurs reprises au sujet d'une apparition. C'est elle qui a collé les affiches de personnes disparues du port. Ok. Elle a collé des affiches partout dans le port. Vive la pollution. Hein. Qui reste disparu depuis une semaine. Merci de prévenir si vous le voyez. Demande Diane dans le quartier des pauvres du port. Chiffon rouge au-dessus de l'entrée de la maison. Ok. Ok, map. Elle a dit que c'était où? Sur hauteur de Daya, vite dans le quartier des pauvres. Un chiffon rouge marquait l'entrée de la maison. Quartier pauvre du port, mais je sais pas ce que c'est moi le quartier pauvre du port, c'est là? J'ai un mot là encore? Ah c'est le même. Chiffon rouge au-dessus de la porte normalement, c'est ça? Ah, au-dessus de l'entrée. Marque l'entrée. Alors c'est peut-être là, bah là je suis plutôt dans les... Ah ça c'est une croix. Je me suis peut-être perdu là. Entrepôt, ok. Mais on va sûrement me le dire quand je serai au quartier pauvre du port. Je croyais que c'était un truc, je me suis dit tiens. Alors, chiffon rouge au-dessus de l'entrée. Mais là je suis dans les entrepôts là du coup. Je peux la passer la porte? Non, je peux pas la passer. Pardon. Pardon. Pardon.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
C'est un homme ou une femme, ça, c'est un homme. Bon, les quartiers pauvres. Où est-ce qu'ils sont? Surtout que sur la map, on sait même pas où est-ce qu'on est, quoi. On sait pas où est-ce qu'on est, quoi. C'est fou. Ah, attends, attends, je vais peut-être... Bah non, c'est pas les quartiers pauvres, là, ça doit être par là, les quartiers pauvres. Donc là, vu que je viens de... attends, parce qu'il faut que j'essaie de me repérer, vu que je suis rentré par où? Je suis rentré par là. Là, je suis en train de longer, faudrait que je prenne à gauche, qui remonte le long de la rivière. Ah non, je suis là, là. Je suis là. Quelle la rivière? Toji. Vous êtes par là? Ah. Chiffon rouge. Je me dis que c'est peut-être ici.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Attends, on va
How
lui
would
demander
you
à quoi il ressemble.
describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Don't go anywhere.
Voilà, bon, je vais sauvegarder. Il faut que j'aille faire des courses. Je vais faire un aller-retour magasin là. Je vais sauvegarder du coup. Je vais couper et je reviendrai après. Alors, tac, tac, tac. C'est bon, sélectionné. Bah, c'est bon, je vais enregistrer. Voilà, au port. Bah, écoutez, je vous dis à toutes que je reviendrai un peu après là. Début d'après-midi, milieu d'après-midi, voilà. Allez, amusez-vous bien sur ce. Hein, et on se